$4 instead of 40, huh? Looks like we stumbled on our 911 RSR Tribute here at the gas station. We got Greg here struggling to put gas in the car.
Oh, this doesn't take diesel?
I thought this was one of those hybrid models. I think you meant to put 40, not 4.
Yeah, no, there's only fuel limit $4.
That guy definitely doesn't like you. Oh man. All right. So now that we got a full tank of gas, we could go for a little quick spin.
We'll go back around this road.
Nice. All right.
Sounds like it's getting there.
This thing takes a lot of gas.
A lot of drink.
I don't know, bro. I think you might be able to hit 300. Oh, oh, there we go.
I think 18's the number.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. It's almost time to go for a spin. I'm gonna be riding shotgun today. Let's see what we got. All right. Well, time to go for a spin.
He's not buying a car for me today.
Yeah, I don't think that guy's buying a car from you ever.
Ever?
Yeah.
All the way there. Wow.
All right. Pretty smooth for what's this, 77?
77, yeah. Gears are nice, clutch is proper, car fires up perfectly.
Yeah, it's turnkey ready. No rattles, no shift smooth, huh?
I like it. It's good. Once it gets going, it really rifles through the gears. I love how it comes down to perfect idle.
This is nice. Can you give it a little rev when we come to a stop?
Well, we gotta find a place.
Wow. This thing really moves. You have an idea of the horsepower?
I think it's a little over 3 at the wheels now.
And how much does this car weigh?
About 2,200 pounds, so the power to weight ratio is ridiculous.
Wow.
I wish we had some nice twisties to run on, but we'll save that for another day.
All right.
Even handles little bits of bumps in the road real nicely. It feels pretty solid. Right in there.
Nice. So this is the 77 911 RSR Tribute.
Tribute car, yeah.
So what makes the RSR special?
They were limited production. They were Porsche the maximum car you could get. It was this supercar of the 70s. They were producing cars with much more horsepower than most other companies, including certain other exotic manufacturers, which we'll leave nameless for now.
So at the time, this car could give Lambo, Ferrari, whoever else was the exotic car of the time a run for their money?
Yes, sir. This was, the RSR was a track monster. This is not a track car, this is definitely a street car. But
so this version was built for the road.
This is built for the road. Great little PCA event car, vintage rally car. You can go do some fun rallies with it. It's a car you can drive and enjoy all the time.
But it still has a lot of horsepower for a car with this low weight.
It does, considering it's 2,200 pounds. Most of those big cars that are, you know, like an Aventador or something like that, we know they're probably 4,000 or 5,000 pounds, 4,000 pounds.
Right.
That sounds about right. They're pushing 700 horsepower, but you need to have that extra horsepower to push that extra weight. This is all about being as lightweight as possible with a good fair amount of horsepower.
Feels like it handles very well.
I was gonna say, yeah, if we had some twisties to run, we could have a blast with this. But just around town and stuff, it's very user friendly. It's not over the top.
Right.
You know?
Cruising through Paramus right now.
Got that 5th gear in a G50 transmission, 5th gear.
Yeah.
So you could actually run it on the highway at good speeds and not feel like you're over revving the car all the time.
So this is a car someone could really enjoy around town, drive it to events,
car shows.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing has got such a look to it. People go to car shows and it'll be the belle of the ball, you know. It's
getting the thumbs up from the guy in front of us.
I love it.
So let's say somebody did want to buy a car like this, and it was a toy car, they wanted to drive it around town, have fun with it. What's the upkeep of something like this?
It's minimal. It's still just a basic 6-cylinder, horizontally opposed 6-cylinder motor. Not a lot of work to keep this car going.
So you're servicing it once a year?
Yeah, typically once a year. You know, typically with cars like this, you want to do a fairly comprehensive service, but I thought. That's such a crisp, brilliant sound.
Today's the perfect day for a run too.
Oh, couldn't ask for a better day. And oddly, not that much traffic.
Yeah, due to the circumstances going on right now, there's not too many people on the road.
So typically for like annual services, I do a little bit more than most, but I'll do brake fluid flush, oil change, differential sometimes, or gear oil sometimes, you know, every other year.
Right.
So you're not looking at a lot, and then like I said, it's a 6-cylinder, so even if you had to get down to plugs and stuff like that, you're not spending as much as, say, a 8-cylinder, 10-cylinder, 12-cylinder cars.
So you can own a car like this without breaking the bank to, you know, an upkeep.
Yes, and as we've seen over the last few years, there's sometimes upward potential.
Right. So you can hold on to a car like this for a few years, use it, and not lose your shirt when you want to get out of it.
Yep, not a boatload of depreciation.
Right.
But yeah, typically the new cars are more like video games, whereas you feel very connected with a car like this. It becomes an extension of you.
Right. Because it's more raw, it's more mechanical.
And you can feel more of the car. The new cars, they're all plug and play. These old cars you get into, and you can feel, as you get accustomed to the car, you can actually feel lower air pressure in a tire. You can feel what's going on through the engine. I mean,
so as a driver, you're more connected to your car.
Definitely. And like I said, with the new stuff, it's like you plug in. Like you plug in your phone to those cars.
Right.
You plug into the car, and it does everything for you, whereas this really does give you that feeling of being a driver again.